What a terrible homestand.
Pretty bad.
Hey guys, welcome to the newest edition of Lad Talk. Mason, it was the longest homestand of the season. It was supposed to be good. It was the opposite of that.
It was absolutely terrible. Can we just get this over with? Because I don't want to talk about it.
We're going to bust it out.
Yeah.
Longest homestand of the season. And we had high hopes. The first game was a really good one. Went up against the Padres. Got off to a good start. Got up to an early lead, 7-3 through the first 3 innings in this one. And thought you had it in the bag.
Yep.
All of a sudden, Padres are clawing back. Ryan Brazier had his first clunker of the season.
Yep.
He's been going like this
Terrible.
over the last few appearances.
Trending downward.
Tatis with that big home run. Hate to see him succeed, but he loves playing against the Dodgers.
Yeah, he hits the ball very well in LA, but it doesn't help when you just give up a cement mixer 0-2 just right in the wheelhouse either.
Right in the wheelhouse. We also saw Manny Machado hit a home run in this one. That's always a sad day as a Dodger fan. Don't like Manny Machado, not one bit.
He's the worst.
But Ohtani really starting to heat up. We saw him hit a home run in this one. He looked good there.
Oh, yeah.
Bullpen did fine over the last couple innings. And then Vesia getting slapped with the loss. That extra inning runner, we don't like it.
No, I think it's not real baseball. I hate that they are just, no pressure on the arms. That's part of the game. You can't just put somebody at second base and say, try not to score. Like, that's ridiculous. That's what you would call the California tiebreaker. That's Little League.
Little League. We haven't played like that since Little League, 8 years old.
Grow up.
Trash.
It's terrible. I hate all these new rules to try to bring in new fans. I get why, but I think they're going about it the wrong way. They're taking away from the old school original game that people loved watching growing up, aka us, and are just changing it too fast, too much, to just try and pander to this new age. Oh, I can't pay attention long enough. Just watch the game. If you don't enjoy it, watch something else.
3 hours. 3 hours.
Plus, I don't like Vesia, who gives up just an 0-2 pitch down the middle. So
You have a really hate relationship with Alex Vesia.
yeah, not love, hate, get out of here. That's what it is. Don't like it.
And as the only lefty in our bullpen, it's tough to see him. I mean, he's pitched in almost every single game this season.
Yeah.
And, we hope he can get back to his old form, but he does not need to be pitching in 1-run and tied ball games, especially not extra innings.
Not right now. Not right now. If he can work out of it and show that he's improving, but he's not doing anything different. He doesn't have the command. He doesn't have the velocity that he did 2-3 years ago when he was like that elite, like all-star reliever. He's not that. It's been this is third season removed. It's not going to happen.
And what it's been a lot of is just not hitting his spots. And this one, that game-winning hit, Jackson Merrill, 0-2, fastball right at the top of the zone, right in the middle of the plate. Yeah. And that's what happens, base hits.
Yeah, and then you lose a game that you should have won 8-7 after 11 innings when you should have been done after 9. Stupid.
And sorry to backtrack here, but to go back to those rule changes, how about this, MLB? Instead of changing all the rules to bring in new eyes, how about get rid of your blackout restrictions and make it a little easier for people to watch a ball game? What's this Apple TV on Fridays crap? I got to sign up for Apple TV just to watch a little Dodger baseball?
No.
What's going on there?
Dumb.
Make it easier for fans to watch the game.
Yes.
And you might get more fans to watch the game.
Great point. 1 + 1 = 2. Figure it out.
Math.
Game 2.
Game 2, Gavin Stone needed a back bounce.
We won.
Back bounce.
Back bounce.
He needed a bounce back performance, and he got just that.
Pretty good.
Pretty good in this one. He went 6 2/3. He was perfect.
Yep.
Through 5. Didn't give up a hit until that 6th inning. Just allowed 2 runs in this one. Only walked 1. So it was good to see him have a good performance here.
Real good.
And then the bullpen was really nice. Michael Grove came in and got 1 out. on a strikeout. How about
Nice.
that? To finish off the 7th, then Daniel Hudson had a perfect
3 strikeouts.
3 strikeout inning, and then Evan Phillips picking up his 5th save of the season. We love Evan Phillips.
We love Evan Phillips. But I feel like the bullpen just isn't as sharp. It's April. It's probably early. That's we're just talking about it too
Give
much.
it time.
It'll happen. But yeah, win game 2, even the series, and then you give it right back.
And don't forget about that drama that happened. Jurickson
Oh.
Profar took exception to
Lame.
the ball inside. That was
Lame-o.
lame. Will Smith, after the game, calling him somewhat irrelevant. And
Pretty
then,
irrelevant.
pretty irrelevant. But then in game 3, he made himself relevant.
Sure.
And he made the Dodger fans and the Dodgers look pretty silly.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was all his doing because, I mean, you bring in this guy who I can't even pronounce his name yet,
JP Fireisen.
who gives up just
That really rolls off the tongue.
terrible performance. Just terrible.
Fireisen missing a lot of time with the injuries over the last couple seasons. It's going to take him some time to bounce back. He's been good in his career. Can he figure out with the Dodgers?
I hope so. The Dodgers are really good at that. That's kind of their MO. But at the same time, when you need to win the game, put somebody that's going to win the game.
I mean, you're up 3-1 going into the 6th, and then in the 6th and 7th, you give us a combined 5 runs.
You just lose the game.
And you just lose the game. That's what happens.
That's terrible.
And how about Robert Suarez of the Padres? He's been really nice for them. 1.08 ERA. Coming
I hate
in
that guy.
for
He's
his
really
save
good.
in this one.
He's really good.
Good stuff. The offense
Oh.
looked pretty good in this series, but the pitching just not getting it done.
Nope.
And the offense steadily just kind of fell off over the next couple of series.
Mm-hmm.
So dropping this series here against the Padres, still in first place. Still in first place. Had some breathing room to start the year. And then you thought it would go really well when the Nationals came to town. The Nationals are playing good ball right now.
I mean, that's 3 games you got to win. Back to back to back. Sweep, leave, get out of here. Next team, bring it on.
Especially game 1, you got your guy Glasnow on the bump, and he just didn't have it in this one. Allowed 8 hits, 6 runs.
That's a lot.
2 bombas against the Nationals. C.J. Abrams of the Nationals having a really good start to his year. Former
Yes, he is.
top prospect for the Padres. Went
Yes,
over in
he
that
is.
Juan Soto trade.
Really good player. Just not against the Dodgers. Anybody else, do it against the Giants. Do it against San Diego. Not LA.
And the Dodgers, the real story of this homestand was runners left on base. Batting average with runners in scoring position, just not getting it done. 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position in this one. Left 6 on base.
Terrible.
Not getting it done. Not getting it done.
That wasn't even the worst of it.
You got to do better. 9 strikeouts. This offense is striking out a ton.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it all last season. We're going to talk about it and continue to talk about it until the Dodgers finally do the fundamentals that you learn in T-ball. When there's a runner on base, put it in play. Put the pressure on the defense. If you have a runner on third base, less than 2 outs, put the ball in the air. I don't even care if you put it in play and it's right at somebody. Stop striking out. Please stop striking out. Put the ball in play. Put the pressure on the defense. Make something happen.
I'm sick of watching these guys strike out. It's
They're-
really getting to
They're trying to hit a home run every dang time. And you don't need to. Just hit the ball. Get something to drive. That's your mentality. Get something that you can drive in the gap and the line between the 5-6 hole. Just somewhere on the field. Stop letting the catcher catch.
Little Barnesy, would it kill you to lay down a bunt?
Yes, it would. Because bunting's irrelevant. Bunting's not fun. Bunting doesn't bring fans. But you know what does?
What does it do?
Scoring a run brings fans. Winning a ball game brings fans. So how about you bunt one, score one, and win a ball game?
Move a guy over every now and then. I'm tired of watching Chris Taylor go up there and strike out.
He's batting 30, not 130, but 30.
30.
He's batting 30.
OPS of 184.
Triple A.
It's time to send him down. Let him
Triple A.
figure it out. We're not done with you, Chris. We're not giving up.
Nope.
Just go down, get some at bats, build
Yep.
your confidence back up.
Figure it out.
Figure it out,
Figure it out.
and then
Come
bring
back.
him back.
Because he is not doing it here.
not getting it done. They brought in Taylor Trammell off of waivers. He's already gone. Jason Hayward's on the injured list. And that brings us Andy Pages.
Yeah. What a guy.
How about that? Andy Pages making his debut in Game 2 of this one and getting his first hit in his first at-bat. Only took one pitch.
Only took one. Till at the holiday. Sorry. Burn. Want some ice?
Interestingly enough, Dodgers' only win in this series was the bullpen game.
Yeah.
Kyle Hurt, who is now hurt. That's ironic.
Ironical.
2 innings, 3 hits, no runs. I really like Kyle Hurt. He's
Yes.
a bulldog.
I do too.
He's in his 20s. He looks like he's in his 40s.
He does look like
and
he's
he
38.
pounds the zone.
He looks
Old
like he's
school.
38.
He looks like he's 38 at least.
What a guy.
Then Ryan Yarbrough picking up the win. He went 5 out of the pen, giving up 2
Strong.
runs. I mean, this is the perfect role for him.
Yes.
He's your long relief spot starter.
Yes.
Come in after an opener kind of guy. He's gonna thumb you in some swoopy loopies.
And I didn't realize he's like 6'5". He's tall.
Yeah.
Tall, slender.
And then he
dude.
like drops down, so like when
Oh,
he releases the ball,
funky.
he's like 5'9". Maybe.
Yeah, he's like funky.
Here it is, trying to hit it. 82.
Good luck, Frisbee.
Joe Kelly looking good in this
82.
one. Daniel Hudson looking good as well.
Yes.
I love Daniel Hudson. You know, anytime Patrick Corbin is on the mound, your offense is probably going to have a pretty good day. And
Yeah.
the Dodgers did in this one.
Yes, we
13
did.
hits, 6 runs, 4 for 13 with runners in scoring position. That's
Better.
That's better.
Not
better.
not great, but better.
Still left 9 on base.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that says a lot. If you left 9 on base and you still scored 6, Corbin did terrible. He did really bad.
He's been really bad for quite a few years.
Yeah. Good luck,
20
Nats.
years. Bad contracts, they do happen.
Yes.
Going on to Game 3, in this one, we saw Landon Knack make his debut, and other than that first inning when he gave up those 2 runs
Yep.
early, he was practically perfect.
Yeah, I mean, you only give up 2 runs, you should win a ball game. I mean, that's pretty bad because your offense, which is supposed to be the best in baseball, your top 3 are supposed to be the best ever. Can't score 2 runs in a ball game. Pretty bad. How many strikeouts, Matt? Too many?
Way too many. 9 strikeouts in this one. 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position. 6 left on base.
Terrible. It's not gonna win a ball game.
I'm tired of watching guys strike out with runners on base. Put the ball
Yeah.
in play.
You just put the pressure on them.
This has been the Dodgers' kryptonite
Yeah,
in the playoffs for years now.
for years.
Strike out, just trying to hit home runs. Take a little bit off your swing, widen your stance a little bit, get up on the plate, make something happen.
Yeah, do something different. You don't have to hit a home run. Yeah, of course, you could be the winner, you could be the hero, but you know what else? You get a base hit, you also win. Runner scoring position, you get a base hit, you should win a ball game. You don't have to hit it over everybody. Just hit it where they aim.
And this is baseball. It's a long season. You're going to go through stretches where guys are striking out, not
Yeah.
seeing the ball so well.
But
The offense is not firing on all cylinders. But you've got to be more competitive than
Yeah.
9 strikeouts in a ball game and 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position.
That's terrible.
You've got to make something happen. And if it was runners are on and I'm hitting a hard line drive to third base and it's just right at a guy, that's one
Different.
thing.
You're
But-
squaring it up.
These guys are striking out,
They're
not
missing.
even putting up a fight.
No, it's
And
terrible.
that's just not going to get it done.
Not going to get it done.
So they
Terrible.
dropped back-to-back series to start the homestand.
I think that's the first time this season.
And then the Mets, who, I mean, we talked a little smack about Mr. Softy, Mr. McNeil.
A lot of smack.
And since then, the Mets have been red hot, on fire. And McNeil in this one went 2 for 5.
I hate it.
2 of the 14 hits that the Mets had in this 9-4 win over the Dodgers.
I hate it.
And it came down to, once again, not getting the job done with runners on. 3 for 12 in this one with runners in scoring position. 10 left on base.
Double digits.
Yamamoto allowing 4 runs through 6. He struck out 9, so not his worst performance.
No, but I mean, you only give up 4 runs.
Gave him a chance to win.
You gave him a chance, and then the bullpen just gives up 2, 4, 5 more runs. Brazier is not Brazier from last year. He's got to figure it out. He does. He's just not hitting his spots. He's leaving everything up. He's got to get it down. He was a really good strikeout and ground ball pitcher. He only gave up 1 home run last year, which means nobody's getting the ball in the air. Do that.
Do it.
Get it down.
Do it.
So yeah, that was bad. Lose that first game. 9-4.
I mean, they were averaging like 9 strikeouts as an offense throughout this homestand.
Yeah.
And
Average.
averaging that many.
That's so bad.
Not good. Coming back to game 2, trying to get back on the gravy train, the win train, and looked pretty good early on.
It did.
Holding the Mets to just 2 runs through 5 innings, but then it just fell apart again. Couldn't get the job done. 14 strikeouts as an offense, 2 for 12 with runners in scoring position, 13 left on base.
That's terrible.
13 left on base.
Yeah.
You strike out 14 times to the Mets 4, and I just have nothing else to say about that.
Yeah, terrible.
The Mets gave up 10 walks in this ball game.
And you still lost.
10 walks. Like I said, 13 left on base.
That's terrible. Bottom 3 or 4 in the lineup has got to produce a little bit.
They're basically free outs at this point.
Yes.
They're basically free outs.
Your top-
Outman struck out 3 times in this one. Pages, I mean, he's new. You got to give him some leeway to struggle a little bit. He struck out 3 times in this one. Lux with the strikeout.
Lux cannot figure it out right now.
Barnesy struck out twice. So your 1 through 3 hitters in this ball game, just 1 strikeout. They were on base all game.
Mm-hmm.
Betts with 3 walks. Ohtani with 3 walks. Freddie had 2 walks of his own.
3
to go with
RBIs.
2 hits and 3 RBIs. And then 4 through 9 struck out 13 times.
That's
Wow.
terrible.
Wow.
Oh
If the goal was to strike out in baseball,
we would win.
that would be really
We would
good.
be winning.
It'd be a really good performance. But it's not, and they lost this one 6-4. So you go on to game 3, looking to have some good feelings before you hit the road.
Yep. You need to. You need to win the game. Especially been punched in the mouth the whole series. You know what? After something like that, you gotta win this game to hit the road at least a little bit better of a feeling than you would if you lost the whole series. Let me rephrase. If you lost all 3 games, get swept.
Yes. And the Dodgers took all the frustration out on Adrian Hauser of the Mets.
Yes.
7 hits, 8 runs,
Yes.
1 homer, and it belonged to Shohei Ohtani, who is now the all-time leader in the MLB Japanese home run race, passing Hideki Matsui, a legend
Legend.
of the Yankees, to take the lead. The most home runs ever by a Japanese-born player in Major League
Congrats.
Baseball.
He did it.
He's good.
He did it.
He's pretty good at baseball.
Golf clap.
And Tyler Glasnow was the story in this one.
He's our
Ooh.
ace. Ace, baby.
Gave up 7 hits through 8 innings, no runs, struck out 10, no walks.
Pretty good. Another double-digit strikeout game. Sign me up.
We like that.
Yeah.
Pages, Andy Pages. So you had Ohtani breaking the Japanese home run record, and then you had Andy Pages hitting the first of many home runs to come.
And he hit that thing more center, but
Laser.
left, but right center. So
Laser.
it wasn't like a pull home run. Big power coming from this guy.
Laser beam.
Laser beam.
It was a laser beam, got out in a hurry.
So good.
So that was good to see there. He smokes the ball.
Yes.
And the Dodgers, good feelings in this one, scoring 10 runs. And you know why?
Why?
Because they were 5 for 11 with runners in scoring
Pretty
position. They only left 6 on base, and they didn't strike out 9 times.
How many times did they strike
Only
out?
5.
That's so good.
That's really good. We like
That's
that.
really good. Murau's got to be perfect. You can't strike out 9 times and leave 13 left on base. Terrible.
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 Terrible. But this one was good.
That was good.
Got us back in the win column. Still in first place, baby. There we go.
So good.
13 and 11.
So good.
Heading on the road. They had the longest homestand of the
Yes.
season, and now it's going to be followed by the longest road
You know what?
road stand.
Road series?
Road stand.
Road stand.
Road stand.
Stand road.
Stand on the road.
It's good to get away from home right now because of all the bad juju going on.
Get
So we
out
just
of
need
there.
to just go away for about what? A long time? Like
long
over a
time.
week.
It's going to be like a week and a half.
And then come back and feel rejuvenated. So let's get some wins on the road.
looking to redeem themselves in the
Yes.
nation's capital. They're going to be going up against the Nationals. We've got some probables.
Corbin.
And we're feeling good. It's going to be Patrick Corbin on the mound for the Nats. We like to rough up Patrick Corbin a little bit.
Please.
And for the Dodgers, Big Maple.
Big Maple. I mean, Corbin's coming in with an 0.3 ERA above 6. Let's try that again. ERA above 8. I like their chances. I like the chances here.
It's
Pretty
looking good.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep that offense rolling.
Yeah.
Big Maple's been nice. Let's keep
So
that
good.
going.
Yes. 2-0. The sub 3
He's
ERA.
been sweet.
Sign me up now.
Game 2 on Wednesday.
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 It's going to be Landon Knack going up against Irvin of the Nationals, who absolutely dominated the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Shut them out. But guess what? We've already seen them once this year.
Yep.
Second time around might be a different story.
I guarantee it's going to be harder to face this lineup the second time around. 100% harder. There's no way he's going to be able to do the exact same thing against the exact same lineup.
The second time around. Landon Knack, speaking of second times around, it's going to be his second career start. And
Good luck.
hopefully some more of that second through fifth inning performance.
Yeah, make it happen.
Make it happen. Let's go. Keep CJ Abrams hitting with the bases empty.
Yes, please.
And then Yamamoto looking to he's been a little bit like this.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a little more of this.
Yeah. He's trying to strike everybody out. I think he just needs to be more in the zone, but lower part of the zone. It's okay to give up a hit. It's okay to, have somebody hit the ball on the ground and maybe get into a double play, but he doesn't have to strike everybody out, and that's what he's trying to do.
Don't let him hit it.
Make him hit it. That's a great point.
Boom. He's going up against Mackenzie Gore of the Nationals, who has been pretty good the last couple of
Yep.
seasons for them. And with the lefty on the mound, this offense has got to get it figured out.
Yeah. You got Betts in there, who's definitely going to hit a lefty. Otani, he's just the best Japanese-born hitter on the planet that's ever been. So, good odds. You got Teoscar Hernandez, who just mashes lefties. So, I like her chances, but they definitely can't leave it like the whole team left on base again. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Let's put the ball in play with runners in scoring position, make something happen,
Put the
cut
pressure.
down on the strikeouts, and you know what? It's a long season. They're going to be just fine.
I think so.
All right. Well done. Guys, if you hung around this long, we appreciate you. We love you. We got great things to say about you. If you have great things to say about us, leave us a comment down below in the comment section. Consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Let's go Dodgers.
Adios.
Cool.